Mr. Chairman, sir, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, at this time we want to commit this gathering into the hands of the Lord. Our Bishop this scene will be leading that opening prayers. And I also am a chaka additional to Kash Lobona Yechukua Femineka. Never in Jesus. Never in Jesus.
Amen.
Chukunari, Onyeke no so. Onyeke no saifana fwenya. Tieni ọsa na-echa dị n'ebe na n'ofu n'ofu onye kene mmadụ were nghọta amamife na obi ke ọchịchọ ife dị mma were tie n'ime a na-ekene ya ekene na aja ịmasị ya arụka n'inetene ncha n'obodo ndị kene dị ibe were n'ibe deme na ekene a na-akpọsa n'ụkwanye a na-ekene ọ na-asọ anya efe niile aje na-apụ mba sani ba anyị eze a na-ekene ya ekene na efe aka Jizọs a na-ekene ya n'okpuru kenene maka nọọsụ obodo dị ibe ka ime baịbụl ka ibe ọbụla wee dị wee chilibe igbo kwusachi baịbụl ọchịchị dị ibe daa ya a na-ekene ya ekene na ọchịchị kene a na-akpọsi ndokwa na-ekwu mbeneni ndị tie nwe ya n'obi wee losesi ka bido a na-ekene isi mbene na efe aka Jizọs a na-ekene na ọsa ndị chinini beruketene chini mbido ya beruketana ụmụ onye na-arụ n'ife ọbụla wee ji nyara ndị dị ndụ n'imewe a na-ekwusi ihe mmawochi wee dị ibido wee fụ ife nya wee bido mma karịrị ọdị n'oge wee daa n'efe aka Jizọs ndị dakịta na-achụtụ narị arịrị ọka na-arịọ ya nke na-abịa n'ikete na-abịa mgbe ezu ofu obi ife ọbụla dịka ọsị na owese mkpa ya ga-amarụ were ya ma maka nini Babel swag igbu ife dịka akpara ebe kwuru ihe ọ mara n'ife mmeri ga-eti ya ọsa mmanụcha onye na-achọ na ọnọdụ kene dị mma chụlaghachi n'ebe ọbịa kọ n'efe aka Jizọs ọsa anyị na-erufuru ebe na tụọ emenye ntị tie amamife niile ni ka ife ọbụla anyị je ka ekwu bụrụ ife na-agbara ọganisi kene jeji su okpokuru kene jeji su okwu dịka ọsị o ji ka dochie nye azụ wechie ya n'ọnụ onye n'aka ekwe n'efe aka Jizọs ntị na-anụ ife na-ewesa okwu bụ ụmụ onye ekwu na ni anyị ekwochie ya bụ anụ ntị kenụ na-anụ ife na-agbara ọgọ n'isu pasa tụọ emeni ya site m nsọ n'efe aka Jizọs a na-ekene ya ekene anyị ka baba ọsara ncha na-ekwusa anyị eshila ọnọdụ kene welite iyi n'eka ọgọ n'isu daa abanyela n'oge ọzọ ka akụzi pọchi ketene azụni n'ụtagba n'ọnwa maachị osu na iri na itenani sọ gabaka ya dịla ka were jai ma n'efe anụ ibu Jizọs Kraịst ka a na-ekpeni isel
biko dị ka akụrụ na ka anyị na-ejikwa abịa. Thank you very much, Bishop Dixon Oza, the chairman Tokwa Christian Congress. We appreciate you and Ekene Ibeno. Mr. Chairman, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to move to the next item in our program, and that is the presentation of Kola Notes to enable us conclude the welcoming formalities. And we were told that Kola Notes does not understand the white man's language. The only language that Kola Notes understand is our mother tongue, our own language. The reason is we are in Endokwa soil. So permit me, Mr. Chairman, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, to present it according to the custom and tradition of our people, the Endokwa people. So on that note, I will say, Oboiwe, 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 Yebi Togonogo, Onotukubabi, Abi Ajaji, Yemo Tofi, Ikorobia Shushu, Ndo Duri, Ndo Tichakwa, Osamarucha, Onina Fikine, Kodo, Bade Kine, Neye Chukwa Biamenia Kine, Nukani Kosa Fedane, and Ekushe Kine, Neja Madu Tutoni Nefa Sochiku Nefa Jesu. Kebo, Ana Odino Somo Ndokwa, Somo Kwane, Dinogona, Gani Nifwete Karo, Swena Biao Tabobe, Kosani Nodani, Kabaroka, Jiki Wilindokwa, Jesu, and Ekushe was Salocha, Sandokwa Nwani, Osa Nigeria Nwani, Shegwale Bodo, Keto, Urunekuma Isu Chairman, Oburibu, Ọjì dàó mányá dàó. Wàá pọ̀dọ́gẹ́ ọ̀gbàgùfùdà ní kìlómítà ní kúdẹ̀. Adékúṣe àdìbọ̀jì. Elúbọ̀ ìṣinú mo jẹ́ méjì o. Sọ́kò ní ṣẹ́wà. Àwọn aṣọ agbóṣinú kìyàkìyà ní gbé ẹ̀yà àbí. Àwọn kìí sójú ìfẹ́ dẹ́mi ni. Méjì àmọ́ kẹ́gbàlú. Ẹ̀sùn ẹ̀jẹ̀ ẹ̀wú. Àwọn ebúbu kàrí gòkè. Oboimwe. Ụmụ ya bịa.
Thank you.
Iko ni kakulu na kayelo buno. Bana. That is Goodwill High Chief Sylvester Bode. Namoni akekuchagwa. Wow. All right, Mr. Chairman, ladies and gentlemen, we'll take a brief music interlude by the DJ Koyani Wate book already Natojane Alambanya. High Chief Sylvester Modi is the representative of His Royal Majesty Zeoko Isaac Pius Ado. Isaac Pius will be the Otwosa of Otago Kingdom. Akuleka Yena Dikonio, Kingasi Shuchi, Diana Nochenya, Nalanya Otwosa of Otago. Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman, sir. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to move to the next item, and that is a welcome address by the Chairman Planning Committee, Pharmacies, Ambus, Abanom, Abkorona, Kayena, Bikonio.
Admiral of the fleet, the only local admiral of repute and of generosity. Now welcome, sir. All protocols taken in from the proper perspective, we expected His Excellency the Governor to be here, and so in his absence, we adequately recognize him. We also expected our son, our father, His Excellency, and the women, Deputy Governor to be here. He has excused himself because he has engagements that will be taking him to Uganda. On the at the Okado, or Susan, the Okado. Isaac will be August of February, represented in the bill. Now, there's a Abada, now for the industry, award, and you can AC of the zone, and you can Obi Igwe of Okai. And they create one. Also, one day, also the one. Ani down we know Rosari and the Wakita and Aquano Sonoma. Now to draw on Aquano Sonoma. If you really see it there, if I look at them, one can all get a top name. I think a poor fool, the good name. Where? The land is for the one. I'm all right now. Only the people who go to the money. Only the food and the local engineers of Chief Austin Abro. Austin is a crying man. And the membership can go from the money. Can that any Ochichi, can that any Daisy, and that any see when they may now and then you the Lagos educated. No more than educated, and the cash, educated on his own record. And I'm going to go to the Mavamari now. Everything will open the shilling. All together, we have Nagano. And then she Lagos there under UFU, Mohammed. And then you worry branch, Abuja branch also, Mohammed. The ladies' wing, Mohammed. The PGs, Mohammed. Also, local Mohammed. That is Sheba. What I know.
Eka kele kokorika, eka MC, omo beka yo. Aha, baya yo, pharmacies, abano, ane kushikona, bano, boali shosa ando kwa doa, eleno kaudio, Sheba. Mr. Chairman, very distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to quickly move to the next item in our program, and that is the chairman's opening remark. Ladies and gentlemen, may I at this juncture hand over the microphone to our father, our mentor, our area, Mike Ojinika Honor. Please put your hands together for him.
His Royal Highness Chief of Goodwill, the Honorable Sir of Dr. Goodwill, NNU President, Prof. Okocha, Past President. Ishine kausmini biao, ishine biao, ishine biao, ebe biao now. Abiane azu kete, flopo danyi, okwane. Omoye unile denye maru bude, katende mweni. Danyi neja Amerika, adora nyaga Amerika, adora nyaga London. Anyeje Germany, anyeje Bonunda Makama. Oyi format ni lebo. Esu dawo, okudu nemu, midu naka. Anyano ko le chichu chi ne wadi dawe nume. Chuko chi ne mi go bia, we mo budondo no, lori kade. Gomo le be no, tika Lagos no. Obe no ni Lagos. Abe Lagos dikete. Odi no gama. Kete, ọ̀tẹ̀yẹ́ ló àwọn ẹ̀kọ́ ẹ̀mẹ́rẹ́ mi nínú lóde nínú Lagos ẹ̀kọ́ ní rada bò kíkẹ́ náà yíyẹ Lagos yàtọ̀ lé ẹ̀kọ́ nínú kíkẹ́ náà train yàtọ̀ ọkọ̀ ẹ̀nu ọ̀tẹ̀yẹ́ náà kájí ní ẹ̀kọ́ nínú yàtọ̀ ọkọ̀ àdìgbò kẹ́yìn owó jíjẹ́ tó yí ní márùn-ún náà kálọ̀ yẹn nù ọ̀fọ̀ mi lè ṣí mi. You want to manage Yawa Commission. Depending, Osani, Lulu, Amanda Disney, Copenhagen, Mama. I was so running that I did the dinner. Oh, my, yeah, after that, the menu. Or you're putting what? And you're being happy, and you're with a force you want it. Nimen don't want. People knew. Olóògbé Egubatoma, ìwé ní ma lóbi àkúnṣe, àyìn fọ́dúkú, àgẹ̀yìn mẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ní mama. Ndẹ́kọ́ni mi ní kìtẹ́, ẹ̀kọ́ ẹ̀yẹ́ni yù, nìkìrì wẹ̀ mẹ́rin gbọ́. Sọ́ọ́lù ní lórúkẹ́ o, àlókìrì wẹ̀ tẹ̀ nà, yàgò nkókó máa yẹ nà ní obodo. Ọ̀sùn dẹ́bi àṣẹ ní. The naked room better. What do you know? But in the Kuma, oh, what a kind it was a kind of dinner. And I said, as you ran, no, it's like a better card. So money, or the Kawani, Kani, or the Mamma, you don't have to run or just Nabiku. They showed him one. Mbẹ́ẹ̀ni ìgbẹ́rù ní dáwọ̀ iṣẹ́ wa.
Ọkọ àdìsókúrò ní náírà kúrò ní náírà national so gbọ́mù Nàìjíríà náà ọ̀chara náà balùkà masara ìdọ́sí fẹ́ nàró òní nìyẹn wọ́n bẹ kúté okú mọ̀ ẹ̀wẹ́ kẹ̀mẹ́ jì náà ọ̀chara ní kìnìún yẹ bẹ́ẹ̀ yàtìṣí náà yẹ o. Shepherd. Right, ladies and gentlemen, we have just heard from the 2024 Ndokwa Assembly, Ndokwa General Assembly. The conference chairman is our opening remark. Please, can we put our hands together once more for our father? Right, Mr. Chairman, ladies and gentlemen, if I take a coffee and I can make back in Kemo, the Osana Cha, the Saga with Okunano, but if I take a go, if I take a mobile, I should have said, I did more, I J. Faki, Meshio, and I did more, Yerichita, Sandopa, Oyibo Body PG, President General, Brigadier General Mike Ndubisi retired. Please put your hands together as we hand over the microphone for the President General of the Kwale Union, Brigadier General Mike Ndubisi, for his address. Thank you.
Our father and our mentor, the chairman of this occasion, retired Rear Admiral Ojunika Honor. You are welcome, sir. Your Royal Majesties, the Ogomwe, the Eze of Emu Kingdom. Your Royal Majesty here represented the Odwosa of Otagogo Kingdom. You are welcome, sir. Very special, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Before I continue my speech this afternoon, let me specially recognize the person in our midst today, very rare to be seen anywhere, and that is my benefactor, the gentleman that I met some 14 years ago, Dr. Engineer Austin Avu. As a matter of fact, since I met him, I think late 2010, actually, my swag has changed. I want to use this opportunity, as a matter of fact, to thank Dr. Austin Avu for what he has been, particularly to me, and then to the Nation. Those of you who know him very well, he's seriously committed to anything in the world. And if you see what he has done in places he has worked, platform oil, Seplat, and even his current AA holdings, will be wonderful. They are all filled with Indokwa engineers. And so my benefactor, I want to say thank you very much. Thank you so much for what you are to us. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I hope you permit me to speak English. It's not like my father, the Admiral. So fluent and open to our spoken Kwale language. We are here gathered today for a mandatory General Assembly, a medium through which we render our stewardship to the good people of Ndokwa Nation. I recall that the last time the NNU had a annual general meeting was in December 2020 under the auspices of a caretaker committee, which midwifed the election of the current NNU administration. Since then, it has indeed been very difficult to hold an AGM due to a conspiracy of factors, chief among which is the paucity of funds. This year's General Assembly within Ndokwa today and tomorrow is aimed at self-assessment or self-appraisal, if you like, of our current standing as an ethnic nation. It is pertinent that we interrogate our progress to wit where we were yesterday, today, and where we expect to be tomorrow. This year's meeting or brainstorming will witness the account of our stewardship to the Ndokwa Nation by the current ESCO, which is expected to give its scorecard for the over 3 years in service of our people and detailed analysis of our handling of the affairs of our ethnic nationality. Our scorecard. Recall that this Executive Council was inaugurated on February 16, 2021, which was when we took over from the caretaker committee, which was set up due to the inability or failure of the Johnson Okoye-led NNU administration to hold an election before the expiration of the tenure in May 2020. This Executive Council, working together as a united team, achieved the following modest strides. 1. Presentation of Ndokwa demands to the Executive Governor, Senator Dr. Ato Ifeanyi Okowa. The council visit was organized on June 16, 2021 to the then State Governor, His Excellency Senator Ato Ifeanyi Okowa. Notable personalities in the 3 local government areas of Ndokwa Nation, including our royal fathers, were mobilized for the visit. At that meeting, the following formed the nucleus of our demands. 1. Having our son or daughter as the Deputy Governor of Delta State, the appointment of our sons and daughters into key government positions, such as MD of the SUPADEC, heads of tertiary institutions, state specialist hospitals, and judges of Delta State High Court. Completion of Miracle Bridge and other development projects. Also in that meeting, courtesy visit to the governor, we also requested that the governor should help us to construct an Ndokwa house. Thankfully, our request was heeded to by the then governor with the election of our very illustrious and generous son, His Excellency Sir Monday John Onyeme, as Deputy Governor of Delta State. Appointment of Professors Emmanuel Achenu as Rector Delta State Polytechnic of Washuku and Professor Neku Okolugo as Chief Medical Director, Delta State Teaching Hospital, ORA, respectively, and Chief Festus Ochonogo as MD de SUPADEC. For this, the Ndokwa Nation is grateful, and we appeal passionately to our sons, those appointed, to use their good offices to facilitate massive development to Ndokwa Nation and our people. Sadly, though, our efforts at increasing the number of judges of Ndokwa extraction has not yielded results due to a combination of factors. However, it remains in the front burner of our engagements with government. Next in our scorecard is the Ndokwa House. The success of the Ndokwa House is evidenced by our presence in this location. Recall that I made the building of an Ndokwa House a campaign promise and priority landmark project during our tenure. After our inauguration, we took a holistic review of the project and made some necessary adjustments. First, we reckoned that the existing 10 plots for the project was not adequate for an Ndokwa House. Hence, we made all efforts to add another 10 plots to the existing one. This was to cost a whopping sum of 12 million naira only. To this end, most of our political office holders, elected and appointed, were approached to support the project. Our generous Deputy Governor, His Excellency Sir Monday Onyeme, Engineer Austin Avoro, and Mr. Achi Okechukwu donated 4 million naira, 2 million naira, and 50,000 naira respectively to make the purchase of the extra 10 plots of land possible. We made up the balance of the money with the 7 million naira part payment from Chief Johnson Opone, who at the 2013 AGM made a pledge donation of the sum of 20 million naira for the Indokwa house. After concluding the transactions for the plots of land, we immediately swung into action and met with the then governor, His Excellency Senator Ifeanyi Okowa, CON, who graciously approved our design and took it up as a government project and awarded the construction. I and the entire executive council of the NNU, and indeed the local nation, remain eternally grateful to him for this landmark achievement. We are also grateful to the incumbent governor, His Excellency Right Honorable Elder Francis Sheriff Oborowe, for continuing the project, which is still ongoing and has briefly paused due to the rising cost of building materials. The contractor could not complete the project with initially approved sum and has requested delegation. It is expected that the project will be completed before the end of our tenure, February next year, God willing. Challenges. The present NNU Executive Council has been confronted with some fundamental challenges, some of which rise as follows. One, the debt of funds. The NNU has no budget, nor is it budgeted for. Simply put, the NNU has no funds anywhere. Therefore, general donations from our sons and daughters are seriously needed to strengthen the body. As a matter of fact, we have thought of several ways to fund the NNU. At this stage, we were thinking of holding the marginal field operators in our land to ransom. But some said it is not in our constitution and it will be illegal perhaps to do that. We have also thought of, asking our elected politicians or those that are appointed to kind of graciously donate on a monthly basis to the funds of NNU. But some advised against it, saying that it was too PDP-ish, if I may use that word. That most people would think the NNU is for PDP. But unfortunately, we don't have our sons or daughters in other parties that we could task for that purpose. So then we heeded to the advice of those who said it will tilt closely to PDP and we should not go that route. Currently, we started again because if you belong to an association, you must register to the association. You must also pay monthly or annual dues to the association. And so, we have currently started asking our sons and daughters to register as members of NNU and as well pay the paltry sum of 12,000 naira as annual dues. We hope that through that, we will start this basic idea of funding the NNU. The second challenge we have are the host communities. The host communities unfortunately see the NNU as usurping their God-given rights with oil companies. They therefore see the union as a threat in an unhealthy rivalry, which shouldn't be. We are privy to the fact that some host communities told oil companies in their domains not to attend to NNU requests or invitations. It's strange developments that sadly obtains only in our country. The third challenge here are the political and business class. As we know and have come to accept, the NNU is our apex socio-cultural organization, for which we all owe allegiance to and need to strengthen in order to make it a viable and very viable in championing the Indokwa interests. It is therefore necessary that the NNU at all times have the support of our politicians and the business class. I therefore wish to use this opportunity to appeal to our Indokwa politicians, the business class, and other high net worth persons to please do more in terms of supporting the NNU. On a personal note, my sincere appreciation goes to those our elders, leaders, politicians, and the business class who have given the NNU under my watch absolute support. And through which support, we have had the modest achievements we can point to today. You know yourselves, and I pray that God and the local land will richly bless you. Our succession plan. As you know also, our Executive Council was inaugurated on the 13th of February 2021, which translates to the fact that our tenure will come to an end on 12th February 2025. I and my Executive Council are not unmindful of this, and to avoid the pitfalls which have bedeviled previous successions, I assure all of our sons and daughters that very soon we will roll out the electoral committee to oversee the next elections, which will be concluded by January next year for a smooth handover to the next chance of the NNU session. I would like to record our position as a nation. The Governor of Delta State, His Excellency Right Honorable Elder Sheriff Boroweri, on the approval of 15.2 hectares of land as take-off site for the University of Medical and Health Sciences, Kwale. We also appreciate his efforts at accelerating plans to conclude the issue of the permanent site. Further, the Indokwa nation is eternally grateful to the immediate past Deputy President of the Nigerian Senate, His Excellency Senator Omagiri, who doggedly fought for the establishment of the university. So all our sons and daughters who joined forces to get us the university, we are sincerely grateful. We appeal that you do not relent in your efforts until the university officially takes off by the next academic session. I, on behalf of the NNU Executive Council, use this opportunity to sincerely thank our distinguished audience for participating in this year's General Assembly. Most sincerely also, I thank those who supported our planning committee with funds. Without your support, it would have been extremely difficult to go to this event. Again, our land chaplains preparation. As I conclude, let me say that I believe in the glorious future of the local nation, and we must protect and uphold our cherished values and heritage. The Union seeks support to grow and develop our nation. This is a collective individual responsibility that we owe posterity. Yes, a strong, dependable, and more reliable urban nation is very possible. But all hands must be on deck to trust our nation high and above our contemporaries in the community of nations. Whatever we do, we must remember the need to build our nation, because we have no other place to call home. Indokwa is ours. Let's build it. The generous donations in cash and kind will always be appreciated and utilized judiciously. We therefore urge you, particularly our diaspora brothers and sisters, to join us in the task of building Indokwa nation. God Almighty take interest in your matters as well. Ndokwa first in all we do. And Ndokwa and Mama, first Ndokwa nation. Michelle.
Thank you very much, the President General, Brigadier General Mike Ndubisi retired for that detailed speech. We appreciate you. The very knowledge that we feel Nala Brigadier General Ndubisi Kuni. When they go and she ministry also others of the castle, as if you could not know, the Panic Kusua no, Panic Kusua no, so you need to go that mark is Susuba. Assigning an ETO. Come on, right, ladies and gentlemen, while the speech was going on, we had the representative of the Asian Kingdom, in person of High Chief Augustine Indegide, the Otojo Bodo of Asian Kingdom, is here to represent King. Please put your hands together for him. The Asia of Asian Kingdom is in the Asian. We're supposed to usher him, but there is no seat there. I don't know how we'll do that, please. All right, please, sir. Thank you very much. Right, we also want to welcome and recognize very specially Professor Emmanuel Achuenu, the rector Delta State Polytechnic of Guashuku, is also here. The youth leader for NNU, Comrade Ifeanyi Chukwu, is also there. Thank you very much. Mr. Chairman, sir, very distinguished ladies and gentlemen, having heard from our President General, Brigadier General Mike Ndubisi retired, permit me to move to the next item in our program, and that is the keynote address by our own respected mentor, ambassador, and our brother's son, Engineer Dr. Austin Avuru. Please put your hands together as I hand over the microphone to him. Engineer Austin Avuru, whom we feel not going to watch it.
Your Royal Majesty, Owewe Ezemu of him, all royal fathers present here and represented, the chairman of this occasion, Admiral Ojinika Ona OON, all distinguished ladies and gentlemen present here. I am not very sure why I was asked to come and give a keynote address on Ndokwa today and tomorrow. And I will spend the next 15 to 20 minutes sharing my views on what I think Ndokwa has been and should be, and the things that will get us there. I'll speak briefly on 4 things. I will speak about education. I'll speak about entrepreneurship. I'll speak about political participation. And I'll speak about being our brothers' keepers. Having listened to the NNU president, maybe I'll start with the last item, being our brothers' keepers. What it means is that when an Ndokwa son and daughter looks over his shoulders or her shoulders and believes that there are people standing in positions of authority and are able to come aid or assistance or help. He gives you comfort as being our brother's keeper. How does this relate to the point that the NNU president just made? They have no faults, he said. They are even thinking of appealing to all companies around here to fund them. The oil business is not the only business in the local land. So they might as well appeal to every company in the local land to fund them. Then they're asking all the local sons and daughters to register and pay 12,000 naira annually. Even if you have 1,000 local sons and daughters registering and paying 12,000 naira diligently, you will realize only 12 million naira every year. I will not build us this global house, you will go very far. And this is what we must do. The NNU must be elevated to the next level. The NNU must be elevated to the next level. Look at the immediate example we just got from him. The NNU led a high-powered delegation to government. And the result? We have this house. We have perhaps our best representation in government ever today. We have deputy governor. We have commissioner of finance. I will have the alternate governor. That is the managing director of the SOPA. Because that is the alternate governor. We could have had it better than this. So that happened because our sons and daughters in the corridors of politics could look over their shoulders, and there was an NNU fighting for them and making representation on their behalf at the highest level. And the result with us is what we're seeing. I will eventually speak about education. But again, a combination of political participation and being our brother's keepers ensure that Uti Omagege, who finished from St. George's Sominama, sees himself largely as an Orogun and Bukwani person, and he sees what he did in Ominaba and has to move from where we are now, where we are representative of local nation and struggling to get a large membership. We should move from that point to where we should be, where NNU is in direct contact, close contact with every critical local son, but close contact. Close contact with those in the corridors of power, speaking on behalf of local nation forcefully. When that happens, the donations that you are looking for will come. It's not the 12,000 naira annually. When that also happens, the next time you have an annual assembly, all key local sons and daughters, because they are constantly in touch with you and supporting your activities, will be here. They will be here. They will see what you are doing. They will see the results of your advocacy, which should be the core job you should do. And knowing the importance of the cause of your advocacy, they will identify with you. They will be here. here, they will support you, they will donate to your cause. That's what we should do. So let me return to the first point I was going to make about education. We cannot lift any society today out of poverty or from poverty to prosperity without education. In our own case, in the one nation, it's even more so because we are playing catch-up. The first high school set up in the Local Nation, St. John's number, 1960. And then Mater Dei College here in Ashaka, 1962. That is 100 years after the first secondary school in Bariga in 1859. 100 years before we got our first secondary school. Here in Delta State, on the old Delta State, they go and Delta. First secondary school, here, St. Thomas College in Musa, in 1928. Next one, Edo College in Bini, 1937. Followed by Common College, really 1945. We probably didn't have Government College really in 1945. We will not have Professor Kecha, one of the most renowned professors of chemistry around Nigeria. But he went there. What it means is that if we have any of these schools around our communities by 1928, 1945, we will probably have had 10 Professor Kechas. And thank God for playing catch-up. This was followed in 1946 by Robo College, Aussie College in 1947, SPCC in Alabama, St. Patrick's at Saba in 1955, Notre Dame in Ozoro in 1957, before we had the very first one in Global Land, St. John's in 1960, and Mater Dei in 1962. But thank God, in spite of our late coming, we've just been told we will now have a Federal University of Medical Sciences established. Thank you. So that is the enormous power of education. A society should rather have a large group of unemployed graduates than have a large group of illiterate, able-bodied men and women. The first group will have aspirations because they are educated. They will look for jobs. They will look for what to do. The second group will use their natural endowments as able-bodied men and women without education to go into criminality. So we must educate our children. And when we are able to, we must struggle to entrench educational institutions that have the quality and standard to elevate our children so that 20 years from when they finish from high school, you will see where they are. It is not by chance that Tindoka produced these generals, admirals, retired. All of them were in the officer corps of the armed forces and the police because they were educated and rose to them. So today, as we play catch-up, the least we can do is ensure that everybody in our homes, in our compounds, and around us goes to school. I personally do that. Everybody who has grown up in my mother's compound in Adi, and a large number of them, I have no idea what their names are. But if you grow up in the compound where my mom lives, you must go to celebration. The first time we were laying a pipeline from Umuchu to across River State, for the pontoon, and we went to the other side of the road, and I went to the village itself, and people were talking about, okay, so adding electricity to the neighboring community. I said, what is the meaning of electricity if the houses you are giving electricity have no need for it? If you don't have a refrigerator in your house, you don't have an AC, you don't have an electric cooker, all you have is one bulb, what is the value of electricity? But if we had big business people running their businesses in those communities, employing middle class people and generating more wealth, you will need electricity. So entrepreneurship, to benefit from either your God-given resources or the businesses around you, is a lot more important than rental income from those who do business in your community. Everywhere you go outside of here, you see the value of entrepreneurship. That is where, between education and entrepreneurship, is why the Jews rule the world. You will not see them. But you soon find out that almost every business you are dealing with, there's a Jew somewhere behind the business. And because there's a Jew somewhere behind the business, they are the sponsors of political participation and political office seekers. Therefore, when you get into office, you cannot criticize the Jews, even if you wanted to, because they put you there. The Indians are doing that now. At the time when the Indians were like what we are now, everybody was Japan. Every Indian was educated without opportunity in India. They were all over the world. Once the political system in India started improving, they all started returning to India with so much education and expertise. Today we have an Indian-British Prime Minister. Almost all top institutions in the world, half of their faculty are now extending it into businesses. These people who are near us here in Kwale, I don't know what you call them, let's see, this Sterling Global. I knew when the owners came into Lagos with a briefcase. Today, they're probably the most dominant company around here. And let me tell you, they're going to grow much bigger. They're everywhere. You can no longer ignore them. So between education and entrepreneurship, you then start entrenching your people in places where it is useful and relevant to our nation and local nation. And also we have now, we are beginning to get chief executives of higher institutions, polytechnic, university. And as I said, the alternate governor, the MP or the Sultan, deputy governor, and the one who allocates the funds, the finance commissioner. When you now combine these resources with our educated children that are looking for positions and are therefore qualified to engage when they have the opportunity, we will have a greater local nation. There's a lot of hope. There's a lot of hope. So finally, I was speaking about political participation. And to be fair to local people, we have not failed, right from the First Republic when we had the disadvantages of this world. And then we've had local people contesting governorship, contesting and not winning. But that's what raised our profile to the point when we were demanding for deputy governor position. It was as a matter of right. Every political party in the 2023 governorship election had to pick an local person. And that's because we have shown active participation in the past when we were taking steps. So now that we have some key positions, they can only help the local nation by elevating our status as a people and as a nation in the political corridors of power. So next time when we're asking for things, nobody will look surprised that we're asking for such high positions. Because now we have. So to summarize, I am saying that both in the vision of LNU and in our vision as a nation, we have to think education, good education, entrepreneurship. And that's not to say people should not get employed. People should get employed and do the job that we do. But I'm saying that people who have the capacity should make the best out of entrepreneurship, especially in their education. I want to use those positions to promote political participation by our people and combine all of this. Then the local son and daughter can look over his shoulders or shoulders wherever he is in the world and whatever he's doing, and know that there is a group hearing you that will stand strong to speak for him or her, because of which we will support hearing you in what you are doing. Just to drive that point home, we will send you on Tuesday a check of $5 million.
Can we please give a standing ovation to our own son, the worthy ambassador of the nation, Chief Dr. Engineer Austin Aburu. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay, we'll be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, then they go for who? Ife Mama. Ife Mama. Ndokwa Mama. Oye, 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 oye. Now you read Admiral. Admiral Mike Ojilika honor. Showed that they will send she 5 million naira as a total. Ojilika. Right, ladies and gentlemen, while the keynote address was going on, a worthy son of the nation, one thing, I am talking of Honorable Prince Emeka Samota, the General, the Deputy Majority Whip, Delta State House of Assembly, and member representing the good people of Ndokwa East Local Government in Delta State House of Assembly. Can you please put our hands together for him? Ladies and gentlemen, we also have our daughter, Professor Mrs. Mabel Osakwe, and the husband. They are here with us. Can we please welcome them by putting our hands together for them? All right, thank you very much. Marikushi Kete. And I'm going to actually Professor Mrs. Umukoro, the former deputy governorship candidate for Labour Party. I take a fully efforts on the men in Igwe. Now they're gonna MC Nanaro. Obota give to Chukuyeneng. I can't be terrible Mike, Chief Doctor Austin Abro telling me. May Mike and Nigeria and Melon are telling me. Depends because they are programming Kayeni Jesu. Aha. Right, Mr. Chairman, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, please let me quickly make some correction here. Honorable Prince Emeka Samota is here in triple capacity. First, is here for himself as an Ndokwa son, and to represent the Honorable Obufi Chukwude Daffy, who is representing Opani in Delta State House of Assembly, and to represent Honorable Charles Chukwuemeke Metulu, who is the member representing Ndokwa West. Please put your hands together for them. Let me also welcome Honorable Barrister SAT Ukulu. We welcome you, sir. Thank you very much for coming. Mr. Chairman, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to move to the next item in our program, and that is the Goodwill message. And that is the item number 8, Goodwill message. Please, the ushers, can you help us? Can you help us at the high table? The ushers, please. Let me usher you because actually in the Oyibo money, people with disability, led by Ms. Comlin Wamaka Lucky. And I'm going to know Sani before because the Corona can Honorable Mrs. Omoni Johnson, Ajia, the Chairman, Institute of Continuing Education, Delta State, and I'm going to know you in wow. Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to invite our own son. He is also a worthy ambassador of the foundation. I respect him so much. He is the president of Oakland Foundation Union. He's not that person, and High Chief Chuksodemolo FCA will welcome you to the microphone for the Goodwill message. Please put your hands together for him.
Your Royal Highnesses present here are represented. Nana Chahala Chosa. Then you please, sir. Only so you give, not I'll bring you a place where they have what's called make your video because nobody's I can't be someone didn't know where they're showing our own
So briefly, let me go straight to what we have from UFU. UFU that was established almost 90 years ago. We have some experiences that we want to suggest to adopt. Like I said, let me start by congratulating the President, Mike Lubisi, and the NIU leadership, and indeed all of us, for this historic event as we are holding the General Assembly at the Upper House for the first time. This presentation will address two main areas, which will offer the I adopted my height in the presentation. The first will be the governance structure of local equity. We're also going to make suggestions on the ongoing review of the Nigerian Constitution in the local nation. Local equity our umbrella body in local federal constituency. Local federal constituency has come a long way in many respects. It has indeed come to stay as a rallying point through which we can, as a people, with a common destiny from God, confront our developmental challenges and celebrate successes together. We are to Kwale Foundation Union, believe that the more we are together, the better it shall be for all of us. It is therefore our collective interest to ensure that NIU is building a strong institution for the benefit of all of us. What I'm presenting, without doing, let us revisit the business. However, to achieve our status, we believe a lot still needs to be done in terms of the structure of the union. For example, there are some fundamental questions begging for answers in the current structure. Who are the members of NIU? Chair, can you allow authority to have responsibility? What are we suggesting as from every of you? We believe that there should be a new constitution for NNU. That's our suggestion. The answers to these foregoing questions and more lie in the document that gives life to the existence of the Union, which is the Constitution. As far as we are, just last December, I was privileged to sign up a new Constitution, updated. Because as things change, we review and update ourselves. And I can tell you that Europe is stronger for it. Because we have to put in some checks and balances. Before the new Constitution that we signed, people could just come to the meeting once in a year and come back the next and call themselves members of Europe. It is no longer obtainable. That's just an example. There's a minimum number of attendance you must make in the meeting for you to qualify and call yourself a Europe member. And there are the consequences for actions and inactions. That's what we're asking for. The second item I said I was going to talk about briefly is the review of the Nigerian Constitution ongoing. As we are aware, the current National Assembly has embarked on a fresh exercise for trying to review the Nigerian Constitution. We as students will believe it is another opportunity that we should not miss. We suggest that NNU should immediately initiate the process of preparing and submitting memoranda as proposed at the National Assembly. Issues related to resource allocation, governance structure, names of our own three local government areas. We know the issues around that. How can one local government be answering local and another is yes, we need to do something about it. It is the need to be looked into. It is important that we let our voice be heard, even if at the end of the day, we are unable to have our way. That diagram of the at least it will be on record. That was. And who knows who will be successful? Let me just add. The recent issue around the Orosela report should teach us a lesson. That no matter how long it takes, if there's a document somewhere, when they will remember, you have problems in the we need to do something. That's our voice in here. The second point I want to add to conclude is that if you notice the current president of Nigeria, remember what he did with Lagos over 20 years ago concerning local government areas. He created what they call SCDAs, local council development areas. And we remember the issues around there and they come with the Supreme Court. The institutions are still existing today, and there are people who are benefiting from it. What I'm saying in essence is that the current review of the Constitution, you never can tell. Don't be surprised at the end of the day, they legalize those local councils in the local areas. Do we have a way to push forward for that? We need to think about it. If I were to advise the current government of the Delta States, I would ask that it goes ahead to create such a thing because local council development areas. You know that some western states have followed suit about 2 or 3 come from Lagos. By the time they are going to push for regularization of all that, it is not an app that exists that they will approve. So I will suggest, even if it comes from a company, to push for that. Let us start doing something about it. That on the day that the final call, we will not be listening. I want to thank all of us.
Thank you very much, Chief Honorable Jokes FCA, for that wonderful presentation. Mr. Chairman, ladies and gentlemen, because of time, please we'll just take 2 more. Picodio and Arion Picodio, and then I will actually work in Jupiter. So this will be in Philippines, and they can know from Nalani Prophecy and the War Academia. So that we can move on. Thank you very much. Please put your hands together as I bring to microphone Professor Steve Agro Okucha, one-time President General of the Bank Union. Wow.
older, and actually they are older, and it's creating a lot of problems. Particularly in Europe, mothers in particular. The mothers everywhere, they are but I put those people in Yahoo bully. But I put hospital in Yahoo bully. But I put those people in Yahoo law. Yeah, unfortunately, there's an association now, Association of Yahoo Mothers. Send them to school. They're up in Yahoo for some time. Young, particularly mothers. Look at everybody. I'm going to go to the Yahoo. But they're all quite long. But this is Yahoo tutor. Yahoo tutor does it when I want to. If I want to, I say hello. And he gave school. You know, I'm addressing 100 the world. we should be all that. And I hear when you are so. I hear when you are. After a year on the review, you right now. You know, no great reason culture. So because you know when you are you beg this, I know.
All right, tonight the group of giving this Goodwill message. We have someone that did the body sort of information. I'm talking of Chief Ambassador, Jimmy Goodwill. Please put your hands together for him. We welcome you. Thank you very much. We also have our son, Dr. Roberts Ozo, the FD Russo Limited, Russo Hammer, Russo Campaign is also there with us, and he's also the PG of Goodwill. Please put your hands together for this man. Thank you very much, Russo. Mr. Chairman, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to invite to the microphone. This is going to be just 2-3 minutes, please. Because of time, I'm going to do right now. I'm going to share with let's bring the local academia led by Professor Mandela Chubu for their Goodwill message. Just 2 minutes, sir. Please put your hands together for Rick as he walks to the microphone. Ordinary can be going to take it around. The local academia. Only the Kabaro Professor Mandela Chubu. You have the rector, Delta State Polytechnic, Norbrash, Kauri, Jumaya Nebe, we here, Norbahoka. Shut up!
Okay, Marabi, Goodwill, Adade, Ojala, Ishabani. First of all, before I start, I have to do one small thing. I want to apologize to my engineer, Doctor Abu. When he was making the speech, we were excitedly greeting our CEOs, and I didn't quickly recognize that he was talking. And I know that is a pure breach of protocol. So I'm pleading all of you to forgive me. We are members of Association of Local Professionals in Academia. That is members of the people of local expression who work and live their life in academics. Once you are a graduate and teaching in any of the higher institutions anywhere in the world, you are automatically a member of ANPA. Today here, we are representing that association. 6 of us, apart from those who are also here, 6 of us are members now that are asked to represent that association here in this gathering. Now let me just say something. Professor Okecha that has always been telling us how to live right. He said something just now, that irrespective for academics is building in the local land. And people normally say, last, school is a scam. But I want to prove it to you today that school is not a scam in the local land. Today, we are not less than 150 registered members in the local academy. And out of that 150 members, not less than 40 of of us are professors. Is that not a great achievement? I think I want to see that one. And there are 96 of them are doctors. And we are saying that we don't have many people in the department. This is worth celebrating. And as I'm talking to you, as of yesterday, some members too have also been elevated to higher ranks, even with PhD and also professors. Number is now progressing. And I want to give this one also to Ndoba Leku Union. Today, in about 2, 3, 4 years ago, there were so many vibrant complaints all over the place. Ndoba Leku Union was also being hammered, battered. What are they doing? What is this? What is that? Today, are we not having progress now? I think we can now say that Ndoba Leku Union have been repositioned. And this is exactly why I am here to congratulate Ndoba Leku Union on behalf of Association of Ndoba Professionals in Academia. So, doing this, I want to assure you that these professionals who are ably experienced, they are not just people in academia, we are also professionals that are also doing things that are practical in nature. We are not just members in academia, we are also experienced people. I want to assure you that this great body of knowledge in Ndoba is willing and ready to collaborate with Ndoba Leku Union, collaborate with any organ of Ndoba that is ready to move Ndoba forward. So, I plead with you to look into that body and see that there are members. They will continue to work with you and you will make great achievements. Today we have a university that is now a federal university, and I want to believe that more federal presidents will come with this kind of association that we have. With the establishment of Federal University of Medical and Health Sciences, you will now see that more relevant members in the health sector, sciences, and technology will not be more in Ndoba nation. Because those of us that you are seeing today, I want to tell you, before we go to this level where we are, we toiled in a particular scene that is so difficult to survive. Because we were toiling in strange lands. And you have to do more than 10 times that you could have done in a familiar terrain to get to that level. So now that the familiar terrain has been brought to the background, I want to assure you that we are going to have so many other people of this nature. And in Ndoba will continue to progress. So, to not give up, continue to fight for Ndoba as we have been doing, Ndoba Leku Union, I'm saying, and we will continue to also fight. We know very well that apart from the universities and the polytechnics and colleges that are not in the land, we still need other areas too that we need to also create that presence. Like Dr. Abru said, skills have come to take the center stage in the world. They are not trying to say that it is not only the thing that you know, but what you can do. That's why in the polytechnic today, we are now canvassing for one student, 2 certificates. And better than the of which I am a rector is already in that. 2 certificates to 1 student. Once you have your MD, you were expecting that you should be able to also have another certificate in a skilled area. That is a certified skilled certificate. That is recognized anywhere in the world. That is the way it is being practiced. So, talk also good. I want to congratulate you and thank every member that is here present. Thank my members because they are very great members. And we will continue to congratulate you. Thank you very much. This is not talking too much, but this is only live on touch. If you don't talk too much, you cannot see you. So I survive like this because I talk too much. But I will not talk too much. I will not talk too much.
We appreciate you. The teacher, the lawyer, the MC, people, I am for the last speaker, the Goodwill message. People, I'm not sure, too bad, different hours and I think, well, and your shots are no part of the ship because you really did it. How much so much you can go back on when you want to do, only Catholic America, the Bishop Dixon, Osa, because only go back on the Kayidi, and because Kanayo, Shema.
Osamala Judge in Jesus. Umegboke, Ndenayende Agwa, Guno Edo Fofu, Agwa ya Guno Ibo, Magonoge. Ndokwa Christian Assembly on Evangelization, aka Ndokwa Christian Congress, is the largest body of interdenominational Christians in the Ndokwa lands. The chairman, NNU, all other protocols observed. Bible. Obodo na na-enwe Bible, asụsụ a na-enwe Bible n'ọnụ ndị ewesara Bible na-ekwusa Samuel n'ofu nke Chukwu Samuel mari Jizọs. So echi 1991 Chukwu gwa na na-ele si ụkwani na-enwe Bible. Kịta na anyị na-ede Bible n'ụkwani. New Testament a na-edete. Wagede a printer. Old Testament where na no one ever ade ke wuri memedula Paul ndekeni ka kan dozo di bebe na na di ko bu ke na wa di le tie na wa na kwa shikeni ajosa onwa sa soso di ni mu kan de dey ya no ni cha ukwan ya no taba ya no abi ya no biaro ya no abo ya no ka yo sencha na ko se ni maro mo su ko da de dey ke no di ko so de ka the first edition, and now I'm going to open an over and over from there. National music technology, Mano, see, fading in Monaco, or the Kawano, Kawo, Casandozo, will tell you. Now one is saying, or they are a Bible, Dimon of one, and a blue look at Apple, and we get you when you can never in Jesus. No practice the Congress is an issue because all the way so. Because I'm the opposite of the goodness and the goodness, the root of that no, he shared one in the Jesus. The Jessela, my bond was saying about Jesus, yeah, allow my Bonabitan rapidly and my Bonabitan who come from the week. Even I didn't think I started to make a deal, the equal version of Jesus.
Thank you very much. Anybody Bikonio, Nani, chairman. Just had a job of the Bikon, they landed at Garden. Yamano said the open trumpets when they came in life. So Sando would know you go to Nafaka. Then it was in the open, then they put them when they're finding it. Baby, I Odo Amma, and I your Bikonio, or Sani Chan, not another Bikonio. Not another Bikonio, is Sherman. Mr. Chairman, sir, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, with the special permission from Mr. Chairman, we'd like to alter the program a little. Let's quickly move to the item number 10, that is the business session. And I'd like to bring to the microphone Professor Chukwemeka Ojoni Oje, the Secretary General NNU. Please put your hands together for him. He will come for his secretarial report for 3 minutes. Thank you very much.
Odogubabi, 3 minutes. This is the main thrust of today's outing, to give you the report. And I want to remind us that it's a 3-year report, February 2021 to February 2024. I have a 24-page document here, a 24-page document. We are not going to read the 24 pages. I want to let us know that just now we have put this document on the NNU membership WhatsApp platform. So if you have your phone here, because the hard copies we have are limited. However, standing on existing protocol, the introduction here highlights the fact that this NNU executive was inaugurated on February 13, 2021, and is ably led by General Mike Ndubisi. I'm skipping a lot of reports there in the hope that you will see the details either on the WhatsApp platform or on the hard copy that you have. However, this report is presented under 7 subheadings, namely synergy with stakeholders on the Indopa project. 2, engaging governments and MDAs on the Indopa project. 3, collaboration with other ethnic nationalities. 4, towards peace, conflict resolution, and sundry challenges. 5, publications and press releases. 6, assets. And 7, random jottings. Synergy with stakeholders. We had this stakeholders meeting in April 2021, precisely April 3. The details of that meeting are contained in the full publication. We equally have a meeting with NNU and with strong delegation. Both parties had fruitful deliberations. We equally had meetings with the delegation of Ndopa Christian Association. Deliberations were equally fruitful. We paid a courtesy visit, we received on a courtesy visit the delegation of the Anglican Church of Kwale. The details are there as contained in this report. The NNU Youth Wing was inaugurated. The NNU Finance Committee, the NNU Gas Committee were both inaugurated. NNU, sometime in March 2022, NNU had a meeting with local traditional rulers, and it is on record that that meeting was the first of its kind of a joint meeting between NNU and traditional rulers. At the end of that meeting, a 6-point communique was published. The details of the content of that sometime January 2023, NNU organized an interactive session with candidates of Ndopa extraction in the 2023 general elections. At the end of that meeting, a social contract was entered with the candidates. And following that, NNU set up an Innova Political Office Holder Performance Template Monitoring Committee. That committee is expecting the scorecard of our political office holders come May this year, when this administration, that is the current political dispensation, will be 1 year old in office. The essence is to find out the extent to which these political office holders have been compliant with the performance template agreement. And then you have had collaborations with the Innova Union, Anchor. And I quickly skip so many things here, but to quickly say that the current chairman, that is the chairman of the organizing committee of this General Assembly, in the person of Pharmacist Ambrose Avenue, was actually loaned to NNU by Anchor. I move to the point number 2, engaging governments and MDAs. We have there the Innova First Testament, the handbook of Innova Union, copies of which have been circulated here. We have, in the course of time, been invited to make presentations on behalf of Innova regarding certain national issues. And Innova Union made a presentation regarding the position of Innova people on the then petroleum industry bill. All the issues raised by Innova are contained in the hard copy and in the document we posted on our platform. We created a mission statement and a vision. And NNU represented Innova at the Constitution Review Committee of the combined section of the Senate and House of Representatives. That was in the year 2021. From there, a delegation of NNU and the local stakeholders made a courtesy visit to the then governor of the state. And the PG has exhaustively outlined the fruits and the benefits of that outing. He listed commissioners and other appointments where deliberate requests were made for Innova to be given special consideration. And most of all was the Innova House itself. Sometime October 2021, April 2021, NNU, led by the PG, went sourcing for funds in respect of the extra land that he mentioned. In the course of these days, we went on a courtesy visit to the chairman of the 3 local government areas who made pledges. I want to tell this August Assembly that up to a few weeks ago, when their tenures ended, they never redeemed their pledges. NNU also had an interfacial meeting with Honorable Koro, who was the special assistant to Governor Kowa on community matters. Honorable Koro came to Innova and chronicled that were said to have been established in Innova. That claim was interrogated, and they were all found to be false claims. He was the special advisor to the government on community matters. Details as contained here. I've been told that I don't have much time. But we need to say that on January 24, 2022, the ESCO broke the laid-down protocol and had a meeting with the managing director of the Delta State Oil Development Commission, the SOPADE, in the person of Basharum Asker. Protocol was broken actually because after we had tried for 1 year channeling a request for a courtesy visit to Askia through through our sons, who were either executive directors or commissioners in the Supernet, we were unable to facilitate a courtesy visit. And the PG used his personal relationship to secure a courtesy visit. After more than 1 year that we had tried through our sons to do that courtesy visit, we were rebuked and chastised by our own representatives in the Supernet for going over and above them to meet with the chairman, and they refused to join us in that courtesy visit. Under the current dispensation, we have had a running battle to secure a courtesy visit to our own son, who is currently the MD of the Supernet. However, recently, the relationship started to talk where we hardly needed funds to organize this assembly. This is a clear case of weaponization of poverty. We collaborated with other ethnic nationalities. The list is there. We were at the Anioma dialogue, and the instance of the late Asaba. We have met with other ethnic. We set up this committee, and then you set up this committee on Ndopa's position in Anioma state. Our committee will say that Ndopa upon the nation will be more comfortable and better placed among the committee of states with the original core delta province peoples, that is, Yoruba, Isoko, Shekiri, and Ijo ethnic nationalities. A lot of other inter-ethnic relations that we had are as contained in this document. In the build-up to the last general elections, NNU received the DC-23, NNU received the job for governor 2023, NNU received the third force. All of these were lobby groups that were asking for Ndopa's support in the bid of having one of their own as governor from the end of Governor Gowa's tenure. They were decisively replied to, and like somebody has said in the course of this meeting, Ndopa became the most beautiful bride, giving us the place of the deputy governor. Towards peace, conflict resolution, and sundry challenges, Chief Asaba, the Swelly Clement, came, and Chief Doctor Okwafo came with this case of Isokos taking over Ndopa East communities and requested the assistance of the NNU over an impending judgment and the Office of the Special Advisor to the Government on Peace and Conflict Resolution. NNU mobilized resources at its disposal, both legal and technical, including NNU's presence at the April 15, 2021 sitting, in which judgment came in our favor. I want to quickly rush through publications. We had a lot of them. The details need not detain us here. We have talked about assets, and we say, properly speaking, two things qualify to be so-called. And they are the Toyota Airbus inherited from previous NNU administrations and the ongoing Ndopa House project, which premise is the venue of this meeting. I have point the seventh one, which I call random junkins. These are snipers of sundry issues here and there that need being mentioned. They include Ndopa relations with air companies, where the PG have pointed out the fact that post-coms are more comfortable with the present relationship. We've talked about the Supernet issue. We've talked about relations with other ethnic nationalities. But we want to quickly talk about this last one. This last one, I actually termed it the betrayal. The report ends with this rather disapproving note in the character and conduct of our own people. It is more disappointing coming from supposedly very trusted workers among our people. The narrative runs thus. An enterprising undercover son in the academia who appeared to have some reach, even in government circles, had approached the enemy to do a recommendation in his favor to the presidency in his bid to clinch the NDDC board chairmanship. He claimed to have gone far in his efforts, and the major constraint being a rival candidate, but not of oil producing origin. He had informed NNU that such a recommendation from the apex body of his ethnicity would go a long way in achieving his bid for the position and was expected back in Abuja with this letter from NNU within 24 hours. Time was not wasted. NNU Secretary General, in my humble person, did a letter. The President General was trapped to sign his column, and off in the next available part, the young man returned to Abuja, November 25, 2022. In the spirit of collaboration with other various groups and individuals, on November 26, 2022, we forwarded the same letter to a very prominent Indo person in Abuja, who was believed to have had vast connections in government circles too. He acknowledged receipt and applauded our efforts. The receipt of our recommendation letter concerning our son was acknowledged in the official stamp of the Chief of Staff to the President and was dated November 28, 2022. Surprisingly, on December 2, 2022, the same office of the Chief of Staff acknowledged a similar letter from an Indopa organization supporting the nomination of the non-Indopa candidate in the same bid. A gesture they told the President and Commander-in-Chief in their letter that they were doing on behalf of all Indopa sons and daughters. Ironically, our very prominent son in Abuja, to whom in the spirit of collaboration, we had forwarded a copy of our recommendation letter on December 26, 2022, was a signatory to the letter recommending the nomination of the non-Indopa candidate. Our son lost the bid to become NDDC board chairman. It was a real betrayal. But everything that came out of that infamous episode has since gone with the wind. Thank you for listening, and God bless you.
Thank you very much, Professor Ojini. Thank you for that wonderful secretarial presentation. Mr. Chairman, sir, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, please, we want to beg, we know so many groups are here, individuals who want to speak. The treasurer, please, you have to be patient a little. Let's quickly move to the interactive session for 10 minutes. Interactive session for 10 minutes. I think, Mr. Chairman, will moderate. But before that, ladies and gentlemen, let me welcome our own Sir, Honorable Sir Chief Fidelis Okemokilije, Trust JP, the Commissioner for Finance, Delta State. Please put your hands together for him. We welcome you, the King of you. We welcome you. With him, ladies and gentlemen, is Professor Harrison Atagana, all the way from South Africa. Please put your hands together for him. Ladies and gentlemen, we also have Honorable Prince Gavin Uboma. We welcome you. Thank you for coming. Mr. John Anim, the CEO, the MD CEO, Platform Petroleum, is ably represented here by Engineer Gochuku Waiku. Thank you for coming. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for interactive session, and it's going to be 10 minutes. And our chairman, our father and mentor will be moderating. Admiral Mike Ojinika Honor will be moderating the interactive session. Thank you very much.
Onyuku.
Alright, the interactive session is on, and we need people from the audience. Actually, they don't carry foka, and Mr. Ntieju, Jakade Doso Bari, Nalanye, Admiral Michael Jinika Honor, Yaka Modriti, Eleno Kodio, Sherman.
Obonwe, the chairman, Nick Masamancha. FM Gabriel Ntieju. If I can go by local security in Dokwa, because I include local education, local entrepreneurship, local politics, but we've not addressed the issue of security. And I'm going to be brief. I want to use this opportunity to speak to NLU leadership to see what they can do as regards security in the coalition.
Let's have another contributor to this contribution. Your name, please. Your name. Just from Double. Now, Bikoni, 1 minute. 1 minute, please.
FM Gospel Okoro. I'm from Utabubi. Kekenos and Diamani. But my point now, the issue of electricity not affecting us and the issue of electricity. It is very bad that I didn't have a job, but today, and nobody is seeing anything about it. Nobody is back. Land has been pushing, yes. But the people are not about this government. About this government. He pushes the Aroko. Oh, whatever I need to shut up. Because Nana she didn't put them into Wako. And it's supposed to be Tokusa. But people don't anymore. Because on the very part, even across the international you that they're going down to the halfway of this one. So, not possible, many things not possible. And even if they I don't know they go to flood. And many go to flood. And this kind of before and push forward. What do you want to do? What do you do? I need that. I need one meeting like what's a clan meeting and a plan on the orders because we form a law that cannot be that is sure.
With PDP. Because already the PDP. What are access to the PDP? Leadership, PDP. also. And other political parties. So people in the name, in the center of mountain, political people. We don't know the didn't John. The look on Michelle. Chief to the family security.
Ladies and gentlemen, let us listen. You see, we are discussing our life, we are discussing our future. Please, let us pay attention. Now, look people, we need to defend it. All of us are suffering. We are not security. And now we are all these things. Always I may take like it. We should be serious. No good kuni like. And you know also me. And everybody all money na what is shame? Please let us be serious for once and take positive actions. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Chair of the coalition, many well. Even the Commission, Honorable Nteju, Gabriel, the Oro Good Security. Good security is a very wide subject. In the journey, we break it down. We are never not to Roman or then the coalition at the because of the house. One day, we will come myself. When they just not pass so much, they want to that kind of joke. If there are any way, no condition, when it was from the chase of 2 days ago, no matter how we but I need 2 force and now sanitary. Now, I was out. I just know it. It's not us. Even the number operation is very big. Oh, you tell nobody there. And you give go for the Lord of the so, I mean, it's a good that. It will be very security strengths to elaborate on from what the government is taking.
So we cannot give any insurance and make their own skill acquisition for our people. When we send consultants, when you can get a car, I can be one of them and support you because we do it on national. Then for the document NAU, in the fundamental the President General of the President General of Open Banese, Nteju, mẹ́ta ṣe Lagos lóga, ọ̀bọ̀n náà mà ìbọn nínú ìbò. Ayé náà ló gbàgbé ní Lagos, ìwé náà tó lọ́la ní náà ló gbàgbé ní Lagos. Nǹkan àdókòwò náà ìṣúwẹ́ bí kò pẹ́ investigate ní náà cause a problem fún mi ìbò náà mà. Because ayé náà tó ní Lagos, ayé náà ló gbàgbé. Ìwé náà tó lọ wọ̀, ọ̀wọ́ ní náà benefit ní tó kẹ́kẹ́ wá dára rọ. So because ìlú yẹn náà yẹ can you put an end to this crisis between Umuebu and Nama? Because Obuka has gone to something else. So the main reason church people can get it like one year one share one.
Persons with disability, who is presented there?
Metu abia aje sama to pusha ile na au kana go go mama na bu ni chama pasi ni ni sabini ndo ba yesho so ndio tu na watu na ndio ya go ishira ni zula ba to ile na so kwa ya go sa kwa na and the now sa ni na de ni so mo na le ko and why you do or proof of the account and not over. Even if the value is what I need share with you. I'm going to go. Another look over it. We're a doctor. Some of them are also. Some of them are teaching. And if the two send them to come for money, so that they go, they take anything now. One of them which. Can I know what about I want to spend you when we're all looking at? I don't know money, they go to manage. And I was on the ground. So, someone forward in now, signing up and do it. And the people that has to get educated now, the Goodwill and Council or one, this way, America, and then it was. And now look to go. So, nothing, and when it was, yeah, no, I would say. That was not changing matter. But this is a vision of people who are in the way. I just tell them that you do not want to say. Knowledge. So now that's something you want. The teller, the overall chairman of the world list. Part of the name is possibility for the teacher. Or you get the chance. Sisters, will be the
I am speaking on behalf of the women this afternoon. I know in this meeting, I feel that the women have been marginalized, just like it's usually the case in some of our DOPA settings. I can look at the high table. There is no woman sitting on that high table. The wives are not there. There's no woman leader there. There's nobody on that high table. We are saying that as DOPA women, we have made it. We have come up and we want to be appreciated, we want to be recognized. The theme for International Women's Day here is saying inspire inclusion. So we are saying that we want to be included in the affairs, we want to be included in whatever is happening. Yes, I'm even supposed to make a declaration, say something about the women. It's been set down. And I'm just saying that we women want to be carried along. We want to be recognized. My former woman leader is here, Professor Julie Mukoro. She did so much for the women of Lower Land. We have medical outreaches, we have the sickle cell clinic that is in our home today. It's because of our collaboration with the former excellency, our excellency Dave Okowa. And yet, the women are not giving any prominence. Please, we are asking them. There are so many things we want to say about how we feel marginalized. This year, we are saying we no longer want to be marginalized. Carry us along with you. Thank you.
Most of us did not want to interfere because we are not the one that organized this thing. But I am sure you is well noted and in future will correct us. Thank you.
Now, let's listen to our young and upcoming individuals.
Look, I'm very Victor and
fellow students in the Delta State University, Africa, studying science, lab, technology. I will be a small challenge because when the first president, I the school fees and the house rent, and the students facing it dearly. And due to the speech Professor Kechan made this afternoon, many students are going to Yahoo and the rest because at the end, nobody is just.
The observations are well noticed accordingly, maybe in later dates because of time. So, ladies and gentlemen, with permission from Mr. Chairman, the entire one, would like to move to the next item, that is a ratification of the BOT members and the PG, the President General, will be handling that. Thereafter, we'll move straight to the award presentation. Thank you very much, sir.
Mr. Chairman, sir. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, minutes or so. It's a very important issue in the NNU Constitution is that of the Board of Trustees of the NNU. Sometimes last year, I think about 28th or so of May last year, the last BOT was dissolved. I want to thank His Royal Majesty. Thank you very much, sir, for steering the affairs of the last BOT. According to the Constitution of the NNU, the BOT is supposed to be ratified by a General Assembly like this. So I crave your indulgence to please listen to the next BOT. If we accept that the BOT stands as nominated, I think we should all say yes at this point. Okay, I think we're... Yeah, a woman from the Upper West. Yeah, from the Upper West, the Upper West. The Upper West. This with the chairman, and they will be duly inaugurated. Thank you very much. Yes, sir.
Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, can't forget America because you the plan in Afghanistan. Okay, fine, you know, who be able to go. I'm going to share Kitana. And the Afghanistan, President General, sir, Asando Plan in the UNESCO, Benenio. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to move to the next item. That is the award. The host king is Royal Majesty Isaac Pius Obi, the Okwasa of Otabo Kingdom, totally represented here by the King Kuchoma himself, to come and receive the award on behalf of the King of Otabo. The award for good work is small work. Obwenwe, Yebindo Gunogo. Ezemo of Femu Kingdom. Congratulations to you, sir. And the next award we go to His Royal Majesty Dr. Osawota Arusi, the Asia of Asian Kingdom. All right, this award is presented to His Royal Majesty Kingdom, ably represented by Pinkin Ukube. Please put your hands together. On behalf of the local people, we present this award to you. Congratulations. All right, the next award goes to Her Majesty Eyi Friday Abacha, the Okwata of Okwata Kingdom. Okay. Ably represented by Chief. All right, thank you very much. The police business class, that is the category. We have Mike Ojinika, retired. Yeah, the PG will be making that presentation. All right. All right, the next one goes to Engineer Dr. Austin Avu. Yeah, the art benefactor, not only you, sir. Good to see you, sir. And this one goes to Engineer Dr. Austin Avu. Congratulations, sir. Thank you very much. Alright, the next one goes to His Excellency Chief okay, later we can present to His Excellency the Deputy Governor. But the next one goes to our own, the King of your one, Chief Fidelis King Otuliji, the Commissioner for Finance Delta State. Please put your hands together for him. Congratulations, sir.
Foremost motivator.
Alright, the next one we go to His Excellency Chief Samondi Onyeme, the Deputy Governor of Delta State, and to receive it on his behalf is Chief Jeffrey. Trustees James will be retired, and to receive it on his behalf is Dr. Elubuje, the second vice president. Please put your hands together. We also welcome Honorable Engineer Michael Adepa, the Commissioner for Urban Renewal, Delta State. Thank you very much. Goes to Engineer Chester Adagwe will be receiving on his behalf. And that is years ago. Congratulations. Let's quickly invite, thank you very much, PG. Let me welcome the ACO, the representing the 1.7 constituency. We welcome Honorable Dizeki. We welcome the electoral demand, Abu is also there. Hello, Sunday, Ukua is Zichi. We welcome and also we welcome you. The People's General, we welcome you. Thank you very much. We welcome you. Thank you very much. I appreciate and welcome all of you. Please, let's make ourselves comfortable. Make us happy. We welcome you. Gideon and the Apostle. Please, Rusu products are outside. Rusu products, Abba products are outside. So please, in case you need, you can as well go to the stand. We're also in need of distributors. Please see Rusu now. All right, we invite Professor Achenu. We invite Professor Achonu to please come and make this presentation. Professor Achonu, okay, thank you very much. Let's quickly welcome our one-time President General and the present DOT Chairman, NNU, Professor Steve Angwa Okecha, to please come and receive this award. Please put your hands together for him.
Our able prof, Professor Steve Okecha, an erudite professor and the torchbearer of Ndokwa in academia. I have the honor and privilege of Ndokwa School Union to confer on you this award of meritorious service for all your contributions to Ndokwa Nation and academia in general. Thank you very much. Congratulations.
Congratulations to the eminent Professor Steve Okecha. All right, the next award goes to Dr. Goodwill. Okay, Professor Julie Umukoro will be making this presentation. Please, Professor Umukoro, please. Thank you very much, Professor Chodu. Professor Umukoro, please, will make this presentation. And the next award goes to Professor Mrs. Mabel Asako. Prof.
Contribution many years and then education, development of education in Ndokwa land. I didn't even about Yaba award of many decades. Onye Gabo Professor Ojia Mbanel. On behalf of NNU, I, Professor Julie Pabogo, make this presentation to Professor Mrs. Mabel Osakwe in recognition of her contribution in education in Ndokwa Nation.
Congratulations. Thank you very much. Dr. Mrs. Uboma, ably represented by Mr. Zefili Orofuga. Please, ma, don't go, ma. You make presentation to Dr. Mrs. Uboma. Yes, ably represented by Mr. Zefili.
The next award make a presenting for Dr. Mrs. Ngozi Grace Uboma. Because you know be one of them young, one of what they represent to me. Now what when they you know not them are not they you know. Not them now what na pastor. This award is presented on behalf of NNU by Professor Julie So award now is being presented to Dr. Mrs. Grace Women and it will be received by the free Rofuke banner.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, please, before Dr. Mrs. Esther Odwei, the MD Platform Petroleum is supporting the NNU with the sum of 500,000 naira. Please give them the account number. Engineer Gochubu, give him the account number. All right, this award goes to Dr. Mrs. Esther Odwei, and to receive it is Adandopa will be receiving on behalf of our mommy. Thank you.
Dr. Mrs. Esther Odwei is being presented with this award for a contribution to the Ndopa nation through an investment in political development. Political development. So I never did this presentation. Dr. Mrs. Esther Odwei. Especially in the political development. Award Kene and a year Dr. Mrs. Esther Odwei. Onye je ka nara agweri ye for Adandokwa Mrs. Faith. Bikoni, kone ka ye o. Bene. Biko kwa jenu na pusa o, mte na pusa.
Thank you very much. All right, this one is a posthumous award, and it's going to our own daddy and dear son, who is late now, Senator Patrick Indebeli Osakwe, and ably represented by Sir Chief Cyprian Ebuago. We received the award for Sakwe's family. Thank you.
Because you only make me wait. Can I go posthumous award? Because the conditional by 1 second silence to this great patriarch, this great man who has done so much for Ndokwa land. Because Kayeni 1 minute, maybe 20 seconds silence. May his gentle soul rest in peace. Onye de kanara what now? Ebago. Everybody and Enya, Beto, we make this presentation of the posthumous award to Senator Patrick Osakwe. Ndopa Nation, we love you so much. We cannot forget what you have done. And for that dying strive of making Ndopa Nation a great nation, and here this posthumous award. Whatever the training keep back, they come west, stand in you, and the back was all, yeah, up another way. Now. Chief Ekwago, thank you for going on this errand with us. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. Chairman, ladies and gentlemen. There's anything that has beginning must come to an end. We appreciate you. We are taking the last agenda, that is the vote of thanks by the second Vice President of President General of NNU, Dr. Innocent Inubuje. All right, thank you very much.
Thank you very much. And I at the end of this event. And even the University movement of thanks. I know at this moment many people will be meeting. I want to thank everybody that are here today. And just before we give the vote of chance, I take exception and call on Honorable Ezechi to give us 1 minute talk. Honorable Ezechi, please.
Somebody just come interrupt. That's more good.
Hello, please. Please, ladies and gentlemen. Please. Silence, please. Please. Our son is here, and we give him that honor by allowing him maybe a few minutes to say a few words to us. Ezechi, please.
Ocha, my President General, our leader. First of all, making us honor, making me for an honor, the privilege given to me to thank local people. At the very short, this occasion is key into bringing our local sons and daughters, recognizing local sons and daughters for their numerous contribution to the growth and development of Ndokwa nation. And looking at the calibers of people here, I am well pleased and well convinced that Ndokwa will live and see the promised land. On my own part, as Ndokwa rep, by the special grace of God, also even also the National Assembly, one of them bring out for the marks across Ndokwa nation. That is Shagwa. Thank you very much, Honorable Nandi Ezechi, the member House of Representatives from Ndokwa Niteva. I'm making the Ndokwa. I'm making us another baby. I'm making the shin. Ndokwa will also apply. Bezu, Kogarinda, Ndokwa Ma. And Ekusi and Ekuta. Because if I couldn't cover the Miso, Merane, Osa, Royal Fathers, Dinevina, Anakin Honor, in the high table, Anakin Osa, to continue the mail, Pablo Panic, and AGCC. Everybody, each of my Sheba. Closing prayer.
Closing prayers. Our God and Father, creator of heaven and earth, author of love and death, Father, we thank you. We appreciate you. We adore you. We honor you. Thank you for today's music, for being with us. We are praying that as we go home, God Almighty, you lead us safely to our individual homes in the mighty name of Jesus. We also pray that all the discussions and decisions taken today, God, help us to achieve them to your own glory and to the benefit of Okwane people in the mighty name of Jesus. As we go, God will lead us safely to our individual homes. In Jesus' name we are praying.
Amen. Please, Omerodio, where did the Keynote to the book? Which is a young sick it on a Bicodio.
MC.